Right, good morning, welcome back. Okay, new bike in the stable, Suzuki GSX 1400. Now, I bought a new one of these in 2002, a couple of decades ago. I kept it for a couple of years, sold it on, and I've always wanted another one. Now, this came my way through a dealer friend of mine who took it in part exchange. He gave me a great deal on it, and I'm really happy to have it as part of the fleet. Now, I want to do the first modification today. It's not going to be a project bike. I'm not going to rip it apart, turn it into something else. I'm just going to do the sort of thing we all do when we get a new bike that we want to love and enjoy and ride. So it needs a good service. That's definitely overdue. I took it on knowing that. So I've ordered the service kit, oil filters, plugs, everything's on its way. Once that comes, there'll be a series of videos doing that. I'm going to do the brakes as well. It's got the rubber brake hoses, the original ones. I think we'll replace all of those with braided ones. But first of all, today, I just want to kick things off with a fat bar conversion. I've got a TEC Bike Parts universal fat bar clamp conversion. I've got 3 sets of fat bars of different shapes, so hopefully I can fine tune the riding position to exactly how I want it. So let's do that first. Right, okay, now as this is a universal kit, I don't know if these 28mm clamps will fit through the Suzuki yoke without needing modification of some kind. So before I take all the bar furniture off and disturb anything, I'm just going to undo these clamps, use this hook, and just lift the bars with all of their controls and furniture attached forward out the way, so I can then see if I can fit these, get them in place, choose which set of bars of the 3 that I want. Once I know everything fits, then I can swap all the furniture over once I'm sure. Well, that's good news. You always worry with aftermarket parts that they need modifying before they can fit. You know how it is, it's so common. And the worst thing is when it's the bike that needs the modification to accept the part. That's never very good. I don't want to drill out a top yoke. It's not clever. So in this case, I've got a rubber mount in there which can remain and continue to isolate the bars from the bars, and these fit straight through the hole and they bolt straight in. Now I'm sure of that, I can literally pop these back in, drop the bars back down, just nip them up for a second to hold them still, then I can undo all the furniture, remove everything and swap over to these. Right, if you've done this before, then you'll already know, but if you haven't and it's your first time, then the throttle can present a challenge. In an ideal world, you loosen the screws and you slide it off the end, you change the bar and you slide the throttle back onto the new bar. But the cables never give you enough slack to do that. It comes about halfway and stops. That's it. So rather than take it all apart and remove the cables, that is a right old faff. Instead, just loosen it off, take the clamp out and slide the bar, once you've removed this furniture, out of the throttle. Then when you're ready to put the new bar in, present the throttle and slide the bar into it, then clamp it down. That way you don't have to undo all of this mechanism, because it really is a right old faff to realign it all. Hope that helps. Right, and finally, mirrors. These are the ones that came with the bike. They're flat glass, so you get no field of view whatsoever, and they're dark blue tinted. Very cool to look at, but not very good to look in. You can't see anything. The field of view behind is virtually nothing. And because they're dark blue, they're really dingy. On a dark, cloudy day, you can't see a thing, so they're no good. I'm not going to put those back on. I do like bar end mirrors though, so I've got some really cool TEC ones. Let's put them on because they go with the bars. Right, there we are. The bars I absolutely love. Perfect riding position, exactly what I wanted. The mirrors, I'm not so sure. They're a bit big, but they are very practical. You see everything behind you in these, so I'm going to ride with these for a bit and see how I feel. If not, then I'll mount some in the traditional place. I've got a few other pairs of mirrors I can use, so we'll have a little play with that later on. But look, in the next video, the service kit should be here, so we'll do an oil and filter change. I'll see you then.